Welcome to In the Wind Tarot. I'd like to do another read for the collective. Hope everybody's doing okay. I've shuffled the cards several times while I prepared and prayed for concise, clear understanding. And I hope this message finds somebody that it resonates with. And I enjoy doing tarot, so let's see what we can find out today. Have King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Temperance. Let's see what we're talking about today. Well, those both came out in the reverse. Would be this one, the Tower reverse, and Page of Pentacles reversed. The Tower reverse means either holding off a tower, doing something to hold off a tower, or a tower is not going to be as bad, or the tower is actually going to be for the good. Connected with the Page of Pentacles, that's information, receiving an offer, studying, financial affairs, and that's in reverse. So it looks like maybe someone is going to have a tower of their financial beginnings, but it is only a Page of Pentacles, so perhaps that's why it's not as bad as it could be. And it's going to bring something to the end. Make sure I didn't drop any more. All right. Get adjusted here. Okay. It's going to bring burdens that can be persevered through. It's going to require some patience, concentration. But there is a light at the end of the road there. Actually, a crown. So if there's patience and constant attention, there will be an opportunity to spin the wheel of fortune. And then we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is, these are two young energies. First, there's the Page of Pentacles reversed, which represents the situation in this read, and the Page of Cups. It can be a new offer of love, a tentative offer of love, or love friendship, or just getting to know someone. So there's a Tower reverse that someone's going to have to handle and bring an end to these burdens before they take on an offer of a, or give an offer of a Page of Cups. And there we have the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Magician. Page of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. But something has happened rather quickly. The family Ten of Cups has been turned upside down, and they were surprised. They weren't ready for that. But they got the message, and they've been using their tools to work on the situation to heal themselves. The Four of Swords shows the three swords on the wall, and that's the representations of battles fought, and they have those swords on the wall. But the fourth sword is under the bed, ready to go into battle again, which you see them do in the Five of Swords. So they were taken unaware by dissolution of a family, but they've used the tools that they have available to find a way to work on their skills, their finances, while they heal from battle. We still don't really know who they is at this point, unless it's these very young energies. While they go and look for their ninth cup, their ninth experience. So they're going to heal before they do that. Now we're going to get some clarification on who this is, if this is the collective. We'll get some more clarification on this Tower reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed. Tower reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed. The King of Swords. Some more information on the King of Swords, Page of Pentacles reversed, Tower reversed. What is this that needs to come to an end? What is the Tower concerning? Is the King of Swords a person, or is it a legal issue that has created burdens? I would say it's a legal issue. I'm not getting anything out of there, and that's kind of what I'd said already, as I recall. Okay, who is this? Who is this concerning? Whose story is this? May I find out whose story this is? Everyone's still in the deck, except the King of Swords. Whose story is this? Contention. So it may well be the King of Swords story. Let's get any more clarification on that, if it is the King of Swords story. Oh, what's John? That's a lot. There's contention, but he's not sad. It's justice. Because he offered a truthful cup of love and was stabbed in the back by the devil and by a group of people, So the King of Swords offered his love in the past with an open truth and was stabbed in the back for that. So this is the King of Swords story. And he's not sad to find out. All right, and who does the King of Swords plan to offer this Page of Cups to? What is his plans for that? Who would that be? Did one just come out? No? Well, this situation concerns the offer of money to an emperor to expose the Queen of Swords and call judgment on her, and call judgment on the King of Wands, who needed to make a decision. And was able to make a decision. But I was asking about this Page of Cups, who that was going to be offered to. So the King of Swords knows that the Emperor was given money to expose the Queen of Swords. There's his wife, yes. Or his match. And call judgment on her for being with the King of Wands. And they were unable to decide. I'm seeing more the fence. There's a fence on this one. Or it looks like a fence, I guess, with the sparkly. Cut off from emotion. And able to act. So it's about this small offer of love that the Queen of Swords gave to the King of Wands. Who's this Emperor? How did he expose this? Emperor, all-seeing, wise. Was this an older man, or was probably a detective, or someone who maybe is at home and can, neighbor or something, can watch some older person? So I would say we don't really need to know about that. Let's go ahead and ask anyway, just in case. Emperor, because you never know. That's why we ask the cards. Get some general idea. If you're identifying with any of this, of course, seek appropriate help, care, all of those different things. Why is the Emperor here, please? Why is the Emperor here? What is his part besides exposing that? Did he have anything else to do with it? Oh. That's an awful lot. That's 7. The Emperor's brokenhearted, and he's leaving his sorrows behind concerning the star, who has gone into hermitage concerning a contention with her love, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So what have we really learned here? That the King of Swords is dealing with a lot of stuff concerning his wife. That he was surprised to find out that she was messing with the Knight of Wands. And the Emperor is sad because there has been a concerted effort to keep the Star and the Knight of Pentacles from learning about each other or starting a enterprise together. And we've learned that he is going to, currently he's recuperating from his battles. He's using his tools he has to perfect his craft, and he's looking for his ninth cup. He's left his 8 cups behind. So we now have the story of the King of Swords. Oh, thank you. He's given us something else. Unless it flipped completely back over. They do that. Which it looks like it sure might have. Oh, no, there we are. He's in a defensive mode concerning his generational wealth. And he's waiting to see how everything will be divided so he can show up strong for the Empress. Because he's worried she won't be interested in him because she has everything she needs. But she's his wish come true and his world. So, nothing much going on in this read except explaining the opinion of the King of Swords, who wants to approach but is waiting for his mess to be cleaned up. And that's great. You know, a lot of times people will just jump right in after they're having some kind of problems and start dragging that mess in, and before long there's a huge mess on your front door and right in the middle of your new love life. So that is a mature way to handle things, and the King of Swords is known to be mature and able to cut the good from the bad and act with authority. So good for you, King of Swords. And was it the Star? You are the Star. Know that things are working behind the scenes, that the King of Swords is apparently in your energy somewhere, somehow, and for some reason, and that he's going through his ordeal before he comes to see you. But I'd like to have some information and some advice for my collective. Whether you be male or female, emperor or empress, king or queen. So I'm going to use these little cards here. I think it's called the Good Witch. No, the Everyday Witch deck. Which I don't consider myself a witch. It just concerns the pictures that are on here. I think a lot of people have pointy hats and brooms. Brooms. I'd like to have something for my collective, something concerning, a little bit more directly concerning the collective's lives. Any information, anything that they need to be thinking about, working on, considering, or putting into their life. Let's see. Seven of Swords, sneaky. 6 of Wands, recognition, success. The Hierophant. That's in the cut, but let's see what we have to talk about on the table. Can I get something for my collective, my high vibrational collective? Well, this is not giving. Maybe you guys don't really need any advice about what you're doing or what's going on. Okay. Knight of Wands. Five of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Strength. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Three of Cups. Someone's watching you. They believe you're in the five. They believe you're in the Five of Cups. Maybe you are a little sad about something. Or maybe they're sad because you have everything you need. They're watching from afar. They haven't come up on your castle. They're afraid. They see a dragon on top of your castle. But you're dealing with strength, with holding on to your position. Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about being locked up in your head, being feeling like desperate, nowhere to go, nothing you can do, no way to get away. That's either in your mind or in a physical sense. The Three of Cups is harvest and celebration, joyful times. Seven of Pentacles, working on the seeds you've planted, carrying your burdens. This Eight of Swords, we'll see. Yeah, so they think that you're, somebody's watching and they think that, but they haven't approached. They don't know that for sure or not. Okay. Someone's watching you. They feel like you're locked up in your head and everything. That you're grieving the cups that you've lost. But really, you're sitting there with everything you need. You have the strength to protect yourself from getting locked up in your head and turn into partying. You're working on what you have. You're carrying your own burdens as far as it concerns being able to bring the tools that you have together with a small amount of money. So you may not have much money, but you have plans and you have tools. The Page of Wands. Here it reminds me of the Fool, except for there's no cliff. But this is actually the Page of Wands. And this is a new endeavor, a new beginning, new business. Small amount of money for a new business. You have the tools to bring it together. Ten of Cups, happiness, fighting off. Nine of Eight of Wands. It's usually a messages in our Rider-Waite. But here she's fighting it off, similar to the Nine of Wands in Rider-Waite. So I would say that you took a new path from family strife. And the King of Wands.